Welcome back to another episode of the Canton Wizards franchise. Today we take on the Baltimore Ravens, who are 4-1. And I'm pretty sure they lead the AFC North. Yep. They're AFC North leaders. They're the NFC North leaders, or the NFC East leaders. Which us by 4-1. So, I'll see you guys at halftime of today's game. See you in a little bit.
It's week 6 of the NFL. And up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Wizards and the Ravens, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They coming off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
Yeah, will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they bounce back now that they know that chasing the 1972 Dolphins is out the window.
Meanwhile, for the visitors from Canton, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose very many games, maybe not any games.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he's taken down inside the 30. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Drop behind the line on a nice play by Deion Jones.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
He's got it to Collins, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, second down. Here's Hurts to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Wizards are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They work now on 2nd and 9. Lockett, the man in motion. And now a fake there on the jet sweep as they'll give to Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Wizards offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes a little tread left on the tires.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. The pass complete to Ingram on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus. That went out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. When you look at this defense, it's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hand.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Seven, our score after 1. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action. Now Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
That's good for a Baltimore Ravens.
Throwing is Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll send Kirk in motion right. They go play action with Wilson. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And this one's going toward the sideline. They'll try to play keep away from Beckham. The visitors' offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Hurts. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
They'll send Kirk in motion right. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Here's Wilson. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Sly able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here comes the Canton offense to set up shop. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. 2nd and 7. Throwing is Hurts. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Off the option, here's Henry. Gets around him. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Big strides. Look at him go. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Wizards have regained the lead in the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Butker on for the PAT. And this is off the left, upright, and through. A trick shot there, but a point is a point. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Ravens offense back out there. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Block it in motion right. Wilson. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Leonard Williams. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. On third down, it's Pollard. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Jake Camarda now. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Evan Ingram works his way back onto the field with the rest of this offense. He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him.
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch as this progresses, to see how they defend him and how he changes up his game in order to try and keep getting open.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the captain first down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Got a man. It's Collins complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half.
First down, Wizards.
From the gun, it's Hurts. A short throw to Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Butker's kick here is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a capper there to a pretty good 1st half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Pushing his way through. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the 1st half of play.
Semi-good 1st half. Would have been better without 2 picks. But the fact that we only held them to 3 points combined on those 2 interceptions, impressive. We lead by 7 at halftime.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
Derrick Henry, been a good asset to this team in the 1st half.
And we welcome
some player stats for the 1st half. Jalen Hurts, 11 of 15, 197, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Russell Wilson, 5 of 8, 162, no touchdowns, no picks. Tony Pollard, 8 for 13 and a touchdown. Derrick Henry, 7 for 39. Evan Ingram's got 2 receiving scores. He's also 5 for 95. All right, send it back to Charles Davis and Brendan Gaudin with the call for the 2nd half.
Live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. 1 touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense and Russell Wilson headed back onto the field. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Rocket the motion man right. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Big Leonard Williams, the one who came in and got him. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. To throw is Wilson. This one complete to Christian Kirk. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Wilson to throw. Steps away. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. DJ Jones gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to kick it away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Complete. It's Henry. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Canton first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Henry up the middle. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty...
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that would be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has... The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Wilson throwing quickly out to Lockett. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 2.
At their 49-yard line.
Throwing again here, Wilson. And his throw here's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down. Here's Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Quick slant to Shakir. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Motion man left is Kirk. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll motion out one of the tight ends. Pollard diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. Here's a 2nd and 5. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. He can't get him down. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 55 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Derrick Henry scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Wizards answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
Extra point by Butker is on target, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. after the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It's Kingsley Enagbari finding a way in to bring him down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Now it's Wilson. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He hits his target, Lockett. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Wilson. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Play action. It's Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1. Again, Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now a give, right side. Lloyd. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Wilson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Leonard Williams in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Now Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's 1 timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. This is 1st and 10. Wilson to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Second down and 10.
Throwing now is Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Lloyd. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He's back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Now first and goal. They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete. And now time for one final play that has to be obviously in the end zone.
Can't wait to see what they call, but you want to get it to your best player. Sometimes you have to do it by formation. Move everyone to one side, and maybe he gets a one-on-one isolated on the backside.
So this
And with that, we win our closest game of the year that wasn't a 59-56 game.
Strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Lowest scoring game of the season, 24-17. Canton over Baltimore. We moved to 5-1. They fall to 4-2.
And dominance is starting to take over, right?
The way that you close, the way that you run there by Derrick Henry to seal the victory.
Little league football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a
and it was a beautiful game today. Some stats. Russell Wilson, 22 of 33, 352, no touchdowns, no picks. Jalen Hurts, 15 for 22, 239, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Rushing wise, Derrick Henry, 14 for 86 in the final touchdown of the game. Tony Pollard, 10 for 13 and 2 scores.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew,
Evan Ingram scored the only 2 receiving touchdowns all day.
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Alright, well that'll do it for me. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys are enjoying this series. It will continue. So please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.